Greetings, everyone. Pete Pardo here from Sea of Tranquility. Welcome to another edition of Forgotten Favorites. Yes, that's what we're doing here today. Don't mind me. I'm a little waterlogged. I had ventured out to go do a couple errands, and of course, it is pouring like the dam broke in the sky here in my section of New York. I guess this is what we're going to be dealing with the next day or two as this tropical storm or whatever the hell it is tears through our area, our neck of the woods. Anyway, yes, you have arrived at Forgotten Favorites. This is the show we're doing till the end of the month in August. Then we'll resurrect it periodically each month through, God, I'm all sorts of wet. Jeez, look at me. Holy cow. Just noticing it now. Anyway, Forgotten Favorites. Today we're going to go back to Germany, 1974, for this band that started off as a prog rock band, like a symphonic prog rock band, and then by the time the 80s kind of rolled around, they became a heavy metal band. How often do you hear that, right? Band is called Faithful Breath. Fading Beauty is the name of the album. This is their debut album. Pretty cool stuff. There's the guys right there. All right, let's pop this out so you can see a little bit more here. There's a good shot of them. Like I said, a German band. This particular CD was reissued on the Laser's Edge in 1991, recorded, originally released in 1974. Let's talk a little bit about the band, why don't we? So on this particular album, we've got, hopefully I pronounced this correctly, Heinrich Mikus on lead vocals and all sorts of electric and acoustic and 12-string guitars. We've got Manfred von Butlar on organ, mellotron, synthesizers, piano. Okay, Horst Stabenow on bass, acoustic and 12-string guitars and vocals, and Jürgen Weritz on drums, percussion, and vocals, with Renate Heeman providing backing vocals. She's got like that, the operatic singer that appears, just here and there throughout the album. So this particular album is only 3 tracks. You've got, on one side of the original vinyl, you've got the 2-part Autumn Fantasia suite, which is comprised of Fading Beauty, which is 12 minutes and change, and Autumn Fantasia Lingering Cold, which is 10 minutes long. Of course, Tala does not want to be in here with Daddy, so we will just let her out. And then on the original vinyl, second part of the CD, you've got Tharsis, which is 21 minutes and change. So 44 minutes total. Back for 1974, it's kind of a long album, right? A little on the longish side. So these guys, like I mentioned, are a symphonic prog band at this juncture in their career. And they don't really sound like any of the bigger bands at the time, other than like the atmosphere might remind you a little bit of Pink Floyd. More often, though, I'm reminded of very early Eloy from kind of, right about that same time frame. Of course, Eloy, another German prog band from the same era. Lots of atmosphere and like kind of dreamy soundscapes with some nice, tasty guitar solos and guitar patterns. Loads of organ, all right? It sounds like Hammond organ to me. A lot of mellotron, all right? A little bit of Moog synthesizer, maybe it's ARP or ARP synthesizer here and there, not really sure. But really expansive passages. The first part of the Fading Beauty, or the Autumn Fantasia suite, Fading Beauty, is mostly instrumental, okay? Nothing on this album is fast and furious. It's all very kind of like floating type of stuff. Like I said, if you like that kind of like same period Eloy, I think you'll dig this quite a bit. A lot of Hammond organ, a lot of nice kind of, those emotional, searing guitar solos. The second track, or the second part of that, Lingering Cold, here's where you hear those like little bits of female operatic vocals kind of popping in, but for the most part it's just all instrumental track. Both of these sections of this opening suite, very, very nice. Like I said, don't anticipate lots of really busy, complex prog rock. It's not that. It's very kind of symphonic in nature, very expansive. You might even say there's a little bit of psychedelia here as well. And then probably my favorite of the 3 pieces here is the 21-minute long Tharsis, which has some really, really great Hammond organ moments throughout that long track, and lots of good guitar solos. And here we have the, there's vocals throughout most of this piece, and they're pretty well done. And that's not, He doesn't have the most amazing voice you'll ever hear, but it totally fits the kind of dreamy, atmospheric nature of the arrangement. Okay, and it totally sounds like German symphonic prog from that era. So if you if you, I know for some, if you haven't listened to a lot of that stuff, this might be hard to envision. But just think like Pink Floyd without all, the really well done vocal harmonies and melodies and all that sort of thing, because this is not all about that. This is more about setting a mood. This is definitely mood music. So the dreamy floating Hammond organ, the guitars that kind of like stab in and out of the mix, nice chords, right? The drums are just, there's no pounding of anything here. There's no busy rhythms here. This is just really good melancholy mood music, or melancholy symphonic rock. That's pretty enchanting to listen to. I've had this on CD for a long time. I think I got this not long after Ken Golden at the Laser's Edge reissued this back in '91, and I hadn't listened to this in quite a few years. And I've listened to it like twice this week, and then I just was playing it in the car as I was running my errands and going in and out of places and getting soaking wet, and was marveling at how much I really like the Hammond organ on hearing the guitar work. It's just really kind of creepy, moody, atmospheric, floating type of stuff. From Fading Beauty, the one lone real true prog album before they became like a hard rock and metal band, starting off in the 80s. So there you have it. Check it out if you've never heard it. Only 3 tracks, but like I said, it's pretty lengthy, 44 minutes. So there's lots to listen to, lots to dive into. But it's a worthwhile kind of obscurity from the 70s, from the German prog scene. So Fading Beauty, Faithful Breath. Check it out. Visit us on the web at www.seatranquility.org. We're on Facebook, we're on Twitter, of course, we're here on YouTube all the damn time. Thanks for watching. We've got Hudson Valley Squares coming up tomorrow, where we will all be talking about our favorite hard rock and metal albums of 1975. All right, we talked about the prog albums from 75 and in the Prog Seat show last week. Now we're going to talk about the hard rock and metal stuff from that same year. So stay tuned for that. Tuesday, no In the Prog Seat this week. We'll be coming back a week from Tuesday with that. Wednesday is new product review day, so what's hot with Sea of Tranquility. Thursday, the Monsters Den. Friday morning, the Funhouse with Martin Popoff. And then we've got on Sunday the next installment of Album Homework Assignment. And this time you will get George LeMay squaring off against Rand Kelly. So stay tuned to see what they have assigned each other and how they're feeling about their assignment. So that's that and a lot more coming up on the channel. Thanks for watching, everybody. Please subscribe if you haven't already. All right, if you want to make a donation to the channel so Pete can go buy some dry, clean clothes, the link to that is below as well, our Ko-Fi page, as well as the link to our merch website, which has all sorts of cool Sea of Tranquility shirts and hoodies and hats and caps and stickers and coffee mugs and all that sort of good stuff. And of course, the link to Sea of Tranquility, the webzine, is located below as well. So thanks for watching, everybody. And but of course, tomorrow morning, we will be right back here once again with Forgotten Favorites. I've got a cool new little fusion release for you tomorrow, so stay tuned for that, and all sorts of other exciting things happening this month. So this month, only about a week and a half left. So we'll have a bunch more Forgotten Favorites coming up for you. So thanks for watching. See you real soon. Bye-bye.